Okay, everybody. So, playing a new mod, you know. Oh no, a new custom adventure map. Found from the forums. Took me a little bit of a while to find it, but basically, right. Also, you remember seeing single player commands pop up that I am using at the moment, but I'm not going to use it while I'm doing this. I ain't no darn cheater. So, basically, read message 1, which I will now go and do. Again, I'm not using that. I apologise, I have these things on. Also, the texture pack that I'm using, it's called Mythos, the Art of the Toy Maker, I believe. And, basically, this entire adventure map was supposedly inspired by that. So, yeah, it actually looks quite nice. It's... Looking at it, I would say that's 64, maybe 32. I'd say 32, actually. But, yeah, so, now, on with the story. Read message number 1. Okay, no, that's journal entries. Messages 1 and 2. You awaken within a hut, you have no recollection of how you got here, and everything else is similarly a blur. Maybe as you search around, you'll find some clues to your whereabouts. Sounds exciting. Let's head up the ladder. And I'm allowed to break cobwebs, but not anything else. Okay, so we get a wooden sword, and basically I'm allowed to place blocks, but it says don't try to bugger up the storyline. There's not really any point in that. Read journal entry number 1. I find myself within a desert, lost and without any idea of how to return to my home. A ship crashed to the north near some ancient ruins of unknown origin. This was not my first day. This is not the first day of my isolation, but rather this is how I arrived here. I decided to record to give my idle hand something to do to retain my sanity. Soon I will travel to the west, the sun on my back, to search for civilization. Okay, so basically, I think that means go to the north for this shipwreck. I'm kind of a bit concerned about those. But yeah, is this red wool? It is. It's very nice. It's very carpety. Nothing there. So that's the crafting table, and that's the furnace. I don't actually know what the theme of this. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks to people who commented on the eye. I got pretty good reception from that, if we're all honest. And, well, that's the point of it. Well, that isn't the point of it. The point of it is to give you guys great content for you to spend a small fraction of your day watching. And that is one hell of a sun. Okay, so, wait, the sun rises in the east, northeast, north. But yeah, so I got some projects going on at the moment. For the channel on that, we got some stuff going on. I suppose I should probably talk about that. Wait, let's have a look what we got here first. Looks like half stab, isn't it? Remains of a house. Right there, folks. Is the boat. Very buggered boat, if we're all honest. And that's fine, you know. Probably designed it to be a very buggered boat. But, you know, the guy said if he reckons it'll take us maybe half an hour to... He's using the Faithful armor from the Faithful pack. I like the Faithful pack. If you haven't heard of the Faithful pack, basically a guy went through and HDified regular Minecraft. And there was any messages on that. So I'm just gonna search these houses and that. I think this is quite a story-driven one, so you know. Nothing here. So there's the house I came from. I'm heading to the north, but I think I've already been to where some more stuff over there. I'm quite concerned about doing things like in the wrong order or that, but I'm a dive right in kind of guy with these maps, so you know. Here we go, this seems exciting enough. Oh, some diamond. I assume they're the prize, the diamond. So we'll put those, we'll put those there. Stacked bread, naughty. So, yeah, basically, 2 days ago, Jamie posted a bulletin. It might have been yesterday. For you, it'll be 2 days ago, or maybe even 3 days ago for you. Basically, we're going to do a Minecraft Capture the Flag. We've been planning this for a while. It was not plagiarized. Seriously now. And basically, we need people to participate. So, if you can focus for up to 3 hours, then come and play with us, you know. Message Jamie, private message, say what you want to do. Okay, so we'll message number 2 here. Yep. This place is far too fortified for a simple excavation site. Something is wrong. So this is an excavation site, but it isn't an excavation. Faggot water. Now that to me looks like lava. Maybe is that a button there? What? I just right clicked on the fish on that. What sort of block does that? I'm a bit. I don't want to break it, but I'm not allowed to. But because that is lava, isn't it? I'll try swimming around. But yeah, sorry, I keep trying. I want to focus on the map, but I also want to discuss with you this thing. But yeah, so we're gonna do this capture the flag thing. Okay, we're already setting up with it. We're already planning on that with it. We hope to do it in the next sort of month. Sodding water. But yeah, and we need people who can be on for up to 3 hours at a time, who can deal with the frustration of waiting for us to focus, and who can generally play Minecraft, you know. That's pretty much it. So I want to know what that block is. What sort of block acts like that? Okay, well, maybe I can get in this way. There we go. I'm a pro. I actually so want to break that just to find out what block it is, because look at that. Or does this just have very little? I don't know, because look. Fish disappears. What is that block? But that is why we're here. We're here to explore this supposed excavation site, which is too fortified to be just an excavation site. Let's see what we got. No, nothing there. Nothing there. All lots of stuff. I know why it's giving me a stone sword. I haven't used the iron one yet. Oh, no. Okay, read journal number 2. Okay, upon reaching the forests, I found a pillar emerging from the depths of the ocean. I do not know what it is or where it came from, but something about it gives off an eerie atmosphere. It should not be here, I know this much, and it appears to be hollow, and I fear what is maybe inside. Okay, that's the entire thing. I believe, is that thing? It looks like it. I like a break cobweb, I don't know if it's... Oh, this is much better. Read journal 3. It's come quite rapidly. I don't know what happened. I pierced through the shell of the pillar and stepped within it. Almost immediately I was plunged into darkness. A moment later I fell down, deep into the earth. I landed within a small pool of water, before me was a corridor expanding further into the guts of the planet. I have to continue onwards. I only hope that within lies my escape. So basically, let's get the hell out of it. Journal 4 is like a yard next to... I'm not impressed, but okay, we've got like a desk here as well. It's quite nice. I don't know what this is. Might be obsidian. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're on to journal 4 now. At the end of the corridor, I found a room with no exits that I can see. There is an altar of sorts within the very center of it, and within it is a book. I do not know what is within it. It is bound and locked, so I can't open the book. And I cannot open it. I can barely read the title of it. I dare not repeat it. Just thinking of it sends shiver down my spine. I fear that saying it could release some unknown horror. I do not know why I have this fear, but it is present, lurking in the back of my mind. Perhaps I'll be able to write it down when I find an exit, but not now. Okay, so we need a way out. I hear a nether portal. That's... fuck, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Sodding fragile glass. Don't have any blocks. Could have just broken the entire map. Okay. So the question now becomes, how the hell do I get out of here? Not through there. What am I actually going to do? I'm going to give myself a block of glass. I know I said I wasn't going to use this, but it's not exactly like I'm cheating. I accidentally broke a block. So now I will accidentally repair that. No. So I can't even speak English when I record videos. It's very irritating. So... Look at me cheating like this. I don't know. Oh, where? See, because I don't want to like desecrate the map by and cheat in there. Because that's just doesn't. I'm not into that sort of cheating and that. But it isn't presenting itself with a way to move. But this is so obvious. Oh, also, on the topic of the map I did the other day and there. Okay. Yeah. I apologise for punching through the door. And there. I don't have the patience, as I probably will punch through a wall in a minute if I don't find a switch or something I can hit. And also, the guy who said that Vela reminded them of X-Men in that room, that was what I said. When I said it rings a bell, that is actually it. It's that room that they go into in the X-Men films, and I didn't understand it, because I was too young to understand it at the time with the X-Men film. That's it, sod this, breaking through a wall. I'm intrigued to find out how this is powered. I know this is cheating beyond all. What? Wait, there's more over here. But it's just permanently on. It literally is just permanently on. Because the power, wait. Or permanently off, as the case may be, wait. Let's see this. So this here is, there's something on the other side. Literally, the only thing powering this, or not powering it, is that thing there. But that isn't powering it. I don't think, at least. Or certainly there's no way to turn that off. It's a redstone torch. So unless there's power going into it... Sorry, I'm not very good at redstone. You have to bear with me. So only if there's power coming along here... Then there's always power going along there. Unless... that there... ain't there, which it always is. Which makes... I think this guy may not understand what redstone is. Because that is just broken. It may not be broken, who knows, maybe I just don't understand this, but... I did it, I got through the room. Journal entry 5. It took me many hours, but I found the next thing. Hidden within the stone was a button, which I pressed... There was no button there. I would have picked it up from all my, you know, unkind... Yep, there definitely was never a button here. If there was a button, then please do tell me. But I don't see one. That button. Nope, he was just That's redstones. No, there was no button. He just hasn't made it right. I press, causing the water to slide apart and reveal another corridor, which seems much older. The musty, sickly smell assaults my nostrils, but I carry onwards. I think I see a light at the end of this decrepit corridor. How poetic, you know? This guy certainly knows how to write a good thing, even if he hasn't made things which work. I see why he's giving me the flint and steels now, and I assume I'm going to have to survive through this next bit against all odds. So I don't need that. I'm not actually meant to have a lot of this stuff. A bow. This is a teddy bear. Where'd I get the arrows? What? So it's a teddy bear which fires like darts. What is this shittery which I am having to... I just... I'm very confused by all this. That is never good. That is never a good sound. Look at me, I just, you know, and I'll just switch this lever here with causing TNT to detonate. Okay, read journal entry 6. Come on, guys, this is going to be awesome. I don't know where I am now. The moment I stepped through that hellish portal made from the same material of the altar room, I was transported to a realm I've never seen. It was like something out of a nightmare. I heard the screams of ghastly creatures, and even the surface I walked upon seemed to be close to ignition. Through the ungodly presence of some strange creature, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I am, or why this book seems to... The following text is illegible for several pages, seemingly scribbled of runes and sigils. That is the last journal. Wait, no, there's still one more journal entry. Come on, guys, this is going to be awesome. Okay, shall we... Okay, so we punch through here. This is a lava. I don't like things where that lava is like meant to look like waste or that, because like a lot of like things are like, oh, it's toxic waste and that. I don't get that. How hidden? Read journal 7 and message 3. So journal 7 first. So I don't need that. Okay, journal entry 7. I hope this isn't popping up for you, because I don't really get... I'm using a bit of software called Sizer, which allows me to make it so that I don't have to have it in full screen in 720. Okay, so journal entry 7. My lapse in sanity has abated. Now, the only thing I realise is that I'm trapped. I can't escape. I just walked into this room and the wall closed behind me, as they had opened to me before. I had no tools which I could use to escape. I can't do anything except open this book. It seems to be unlocked now. I actually put the book in a chest earlier, so I'm a failure. But oh my god, this is I never knew. I didn't know. The message repeats for the entire journal over and over again, ad infinitum. What's that? On the final page, the final sentence, you see the words yeah. That is actually what it says. Oh, message 3, of course. That'll explain what to do next. You search desperately for an exit, but all you find is you're trapped forever. You sit within the corner, head against your knees. For hours you lay there, and even then your mind begins to fade, your thoughts blending together. You find yourself content, apathetic. There's little you can do now, but slowly succumb to the ravages of time. In your final moments, your life flashes before your eyes. Did you live it well? Did you give kindness without expecting kindness in return? Perhaps you did, perhaps you did not. But in the forgotten, lost catacombs of Ruhair, only one thing will hear your answer, and he sleeps for your last act upon this planet. You glance at the book in your hands and open it up, and write one last entry. Then you die. So I hope you enjoyed watching this shit heap. This is worse than when me and Jamie did the Lost Temple. So what was that other corridor then? Because there was another corridor which I didn't explore. Where's this guy? What a faggot. I'm not impressed with this. I'm not impressed with this at all. I'm very disappointed. So, I apologise this wasn't everything it was, cracked up to be on the forums. The texture pack was nice, so that makes up for it, I guess. If you, regret watching this video, then I totally understand. I regret recording it. But anyway, so I'm going to round off by just sort of walking you through what you need to do if you want to take part in our Capture the Flag. How we're going to do it is we're going to have a Team Jamie and a Team Zane. Okay, we teams of 6, and basically the reason we're going to do this now is, one of my subscriptions, Ant Venom, who's a well-respected YouTuber and machinima director, okay, him and a lot of other machinima directors did a Capture the Flag game, and we were really annoyed because we were going to do Capture the Flag, and basically we said since they've done it first, and we can't be like, yeah, we come up with something really original, okay, even though we came up with it before their video was released, okay, we decided we're going to make it a bit different. We're going to try to do it as best we can. So we're going to have base building using some resources that each team will be given. Okay, there'll be a series of rules that we need to come up with, and then, yeah, basically, once you've, made your base, we will try to capture one another's flag, and that. So yeah, so if you want to take part, private message Jamie, post in the comments what you think about that idea, any ideas you have for it, and that, it's all good, basically, So rate, comment, subscribe, sarah. Yeah, that is one hell of a moon. Look at that. Look at that moon. I'm walking to. Why am I walking towards the moon? It's the same distance away from me, whatever the hell happens. But anyway, yes. So basically, thank you for watching. I will, post a video tomorrow. See you then.